Good morning, children. Saturday's video is about mixed fraction conversion to improper fraction. How we can convert a mixed fraction to an improper fraction. If you remember, children, last time we did conversion of a improper fraction to mixed numeral. If you remember my triangle, that is QRD. What was the triangle saying to us? QRD, right? Now we are going to do the other way, that is converting a mixed fraction or an improper fraction to a proper, to a improper fraction. This is QRD, right? The quotient, the remainder, and the denominator. And that is getting converted to improper fraction. That means where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. See, denominator in both are same. They don't change. How do I get this denominator as 11 in such a way that they both turn out to be equal? I told you, basically the improper fraction and the mixed numeral or the mixed fraction are representing the same thing. More than one, more than a whole. They are a combination of a whole and a fraction. Now, I will not go back to my slides because that may, आप लोगों को continuous slides move होते हुए दिखेगी, तो you may get confused. But listen to my words, and this has been discussed again and again in the video as well as during the live sessions. So let's move to our part, that is conversion of a mixed to proper fraction. Okay, so what happens? What are the steps? The steps are such that you do mixed number to improper fraction. See here the design, how it is done. You multiply, I'll take a dark color annotation, something purple. Okay. So 4 into 2 gives me 8. 8 plus 3 gives me 11. See, I got 11 here, right? So what did I do? 4 into 2 is 8. 4 into 2 is 8. Here I got 8. Plus, after multiplication, you're going to do the plus. Plus 3 gives me 11. So I get 11 by 4. That is what my last slide was saying. Correct? A mixed numeral, that is 2 3/4 is equals to 11 by 4. Now, what is exactly happening? What does 2 3/4 convey? It means 2 whole plus 3/4. The 2 whole, all the pieces, all the rounds are made into 4 pieces. They are all made into 4 pieces. So I took this 4 pieces, I took this 4 pieces. That means I took 2 whole and I took 3 pieces. I took 3 pieces out of the 4. So this becomes 3 by 4. Now, if I physically sit and count the number of pieces, now if I sit and count the number of pieces, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, ये हो गया आपका 1 पूरा complete. 5, 6. See, I've been telling you, denominator has got its limitation. Okay, it cannot change. एक होल के कितने pieces किए गए हैं? 4 pieces. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have in total 11 pieces with me, in which every single piece has got 4 pieces. The denominator says 4. Now let's go to the next part and try to remember how we are going to do this every time. Remembering the multiplication and the addition and where to write what. Now see here children, what mistake we most prominently do is we add everything. We do ulta. या तो हम क्या करते हैं 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. Or what do we do? 2 into 8 is a 6. We do it ulta. That is 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 into 1 is 11, something of that sort. We try to do all ulta pulta things and then we turn out to be doing some sort of error there. Okay, 2 plus 8 plus 1, 2 plus 8 is 10, then plus 1 is 11. Or we can also be doing such a mistake that is, just adding everything together or multiplying. 10 into 1 is 10, 10 by 2. So कुछ भी गलती कर सकते हैं. So what should we do to remember that we don't do any such kind of mistake? And that is called as MAD. MAD. How to make a mixed number by using MAD. Okay, you know it. QRD. QRD ये आपको पता है. QRD. I'll pick up my annotation arrow here. QRD. This is what you know. उसको convert करना है in improper fraction. So we are going to do MAD. Multiply, add, and write the denominator as it is. So 3 into 5 is 15. Add plus 1 and write the denominator as it is. So this is called as the process MAD. What it is called as? MAD. Let's see more. Let's see more and understand. Multiply, add, denominator. MAD का full form क्या है? Multiply, add, denominator. Multiply, add, denominator. That is MAD. Let's see more. So here we are with an improper fraction which says 3 9 by 13. 3 9 by 13. This is an improper fraction. Children, just 1 minute. So what are we going to do? MAD. Multiply, add, denominator. Okay. Multiply. 3 into 13. Add plus 9. And my denominator is 13. Absolutely okay. So what is the next thing I'm going to get? 3 into 13 or 13 into 3 is going to give me 39. It's going to give me 39. 39 plus 9 gives me 48. 48 and the denominator, that is, this is the denominator, right? This is the denominator. So MAD, this is the term you have, जैसे कि उसमें mixed fraction में we are remembering QRD. QRD. Here we have to remember MAD. Let's see more example which will help you a little better. Now here I am with 44 by 9. I'm here with 44 by 9 and 44 by 9 is a mixed number because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Now coming back to the rule, I have to make a mixed fraction. So you have to divide. The rule is divide. When I divide, I get 9 into 4 as 40, 9 into 4 as 36. Do the subtraction and you get 8. Now, how are we going to write this, children? Q, R, D. So we are going to write it as we are going to write it as Q R D. Correct? So what is my Q? What is my Q? My Q is 4. What is my remainder? 8. And what is my D? My D is 9. The denominator never changes whether it's mixed number or an improper fraction. Now, let's put the MAD method here. Multiply, add, denominator. Okay, let's put the MAD method here. Multiply, add, and the denominator. Let's try it out. Okay, I'll go back. So, we are going to put the MAD method. The mixed fraction that you had got is QRD. Your Q is 4, remainder is 8, denominator is 9. Let's apply MAD here. So 4 into 9 is 36. 36 plus 8 is 44. So it becomes 44 by D, that is the denominator. Right? 44 by D. Am I getting my answer correct? Yes, I have got my answer correct. Yippee. Now let's look at the next one. I have been talking to you about the definition of fraction since long, and the fraction says that a fraction is a part of a whole thing or a part of a group of things, wherein I told you that I have already been discussing with you that it is a part of a whole thing. And a part of a group of things we still have to discuss. And a part of a group we still have to discuss. Let's see what is there. So now here I have got set of cookies. There are some set of cookies and every cookie is divided into 5 equal parts. And from that first cookie, I took 3 parts. So I say I ate 3/5 of one cookie. I ate 3/5 of one cookie. It's completely immaterial कि कितनी cookies हैं वहां पर. But I can see there are many cookies and every cookie is divided into 5 parts and I ate 3 of one of the piece. So I had 3 by 5 of one cookie. Now see how the change has been done down. We have made groups of 2 cookies. Okay, there is one box. I packed in one box 2 cookies, another box, another 2 cookies, another box, another 2 cookies, then another box, another 2 cookies, like that. So I got 5 groups. I got 5 groups now of the cookies, right? And total there are 10 cookies. So what did I do? I picked up 3 groups from those 5 groups. कितनी cookies हैं? Number 1, there are 10 cookies. How many groups you made? Number 2, 5. And out of that 5 groups, how many groups you picked up? I picked up 3. So basically, I picked up 3 by 5 out of 10 cookies. Children, please try to understand. I picked up 3 groups out of 5 groups out of total 10 cookies. Okay, so that means I picked up 3 by 5 of 10 cookies. Don't get confused. I have got more slides to show you. This represented fraction of a group. Okay, what more is there? Let's see here. What fraction of cards below are the animal cards? Now there's a butterfly, there is a crab, there are vegetables, fruits, there are flowers, and there is a bouquet of flowers. okay, or pot of flowers, a vase that is filled with flowers. Now they are asking what fraction of cards, these are stickers or cards, whatever you consider, are the animal. Now in animal, we can consider the butterfly and the crab. So out of total 5 cards, 2 of them, see there are different ways of looking at the group. That's why I'm giving different example. I will be giving more examples ahead. So there are 5 cards, out of which 2 are of animal type. So 2 by 5 is the answer. Again, I have got something more to show you. You have to answer to yourself. That is, look at the first image here. I will pick up my arrow. Look at the first image here. The first image have got certain arrays. Children, do you remember when I was doing multiplication and division? I was talking about arrays. What does arrays means? A line, a row. When you stand, and the most common example I used to give is when we stand in a line during the assembly. And soon our schools are going to start and we are going to see you all standing there in an array for the assembly and the prayer. Okay, so here there is a array, set of array, out of which, if you count, they are 20. Okay, they are 20. But उसमें से जो 4 groups हैं, they are green in color and one is white. So I would wish you pause my video here and answer yourself. I'm not going to answer this at all. I will discuss more about this during the live session. Till then, you're going to do some brainstorming there. If I tell you how many groups of green hexagon are there, these are hexagon shapes, okay? How many groups of green hexagon are there? There are total 5 groups, out of which 4 are green, okay? And there are total 20 hexagon. I'm repeating it 3 points. There are 20 hexagons. There are 5 groups, and out of which 4 groups are green in color. You are going to answer this to yourself. Maybe you are going to jot it down in your copy, and tomorrow I'm going to come back to this slide and I'm going to discuss it with you. I'm not going to answer it now. Let's look at the next one, that is the star one here. There are 3 arrays, or there are 3 groups, each having 3. So basically 9 stars are there, out of which 2 groups are red and 1 group is white, and each group consists of 3 stars. Okay. Now my system is changing a bit here. I have got 12 stars. There is no grouping done here. There is no grouping done here. And my question says, out of 12 stars, how many are white stars? Out of 12 stars, how many are white stars? Right now, my question here is, you're going to write it down immediately when I'm asking you this question. Okay, then let's go to the 4th one, the triangles. There are how many triangles? 20 again. Okay. Each group is of 20 triangles. Each group of 4 triangles, out of which 1 group is red and another 4 groups are white. So my question for you is, how many white triangle groups are there? Okay, so like this, you are going to pause my screen here and you are going to answer my question. Now, if I go to this one, the blue one, okay, I'm going to this one. There are again 16 pieces here, out of which 2 are blue. So I have a question for you. How many quadrilaterals, or you can say rhombus or kite, are white in color, okay, out of the group? So I'm just stopping here and I'm going to discuss more about this, but I hope you all have stopped my video, or while listening my video, you all have written your answers there. And let's go ahead. Okay, there are 12 flowers, out of which there are 3 groups, each having 4. There are 12 flowers, each having 4. And I have made a boundary around one group. Okay, so out of the 3 groups, I have taken one group. Out of the 3 group, I have taken one group. So 1/3. कितने ग्रुप्स हैं? 3 ग्रुप्स हैं. टोटल फ्लावर्स कितने हैं? 12 है. उसमें से आपने कितने लिए? 1. So 1/3 of 12. 1/3 of 12. You can physically count, it is equal to 4. 1/3 of 12, which is physically, you can count, it is 4. But every time it may not be possible to sit and count. There may be huge number. There may be big groups. Okay, like you're standing in the assembly and we are having all the Lily House students together, all the Lotus House students together, all the Jasmine House students together, all the Daffodil House students together. Now, are you going to physically count them? Okay, so when I have just the number in hand and I have been given the fraction and the total number of students, I can actually find out the number. Let's see more. How do we do that? If you look back here, 1/3 of 12. What is written? How it is written? It is written 1/3 of 12. Okay, this of what does it stand for? Remember my terms and let's go to the next slide. So finding 2/3 of 9. I've taken some other number. It can be a group of anything. 2/3 of 9. So what is the process of doing this? Is divide 9 by 3. That is, divide the whole number by the denominator. 9 divided by 3 gives you 3, and multiply it by the numerator. Multiply the result by 2. That is, 2 into 3 is equals to 6. So 2/3 of 9 is 6. Let me show you more to remove your confusion there. Finding fractions of whole numbers. Okay. See, it is whole number. 1/3 of 12. 1/3 is a fraction. 12 is a whole number. It's giving a whole count of a group. One single piece नहीं है, पर one whole group है. ठीक है, of similar type. जैसे कार्ड्स की भी बात की थी, वो सब कार्ड्स थे. स्टिकर्स बोलेंगे तो all those are stickers. If I'm talking about flowers, they all are flowers. Now I cannot put flower leaves, stones, shells, and they say, oh, I have made a group now 1/3 of 12. No, children. This is a 12 whole number, and that 12 whole number is representing 12 same type of orange flowers. And I want to know 1/3 fraction of that 12 is how much? It is 4. So basically that 1/3 is a fraction of whole, that is 12 is whole, okay, is equals to 4. Now, exactly what are the steps? ओके, सो व्हाट आर द स्टेप्स? मैंने तो आपको बोल दिया इसको उससे डिवाइड कर दो, उसको उससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, बट अगेन QRD, MAD match, and 2/5 of 25. So 2/5 is fraction of 25 is a whole. Any group can that be. So step number 1 is divide the whole number by the denominator of the fraction. So 25 divided by 5. Divide the whole number by the denominator of the fraction. What is the denominator of the fraction? 5. What is the whole number? 25. So 25 divided by 5. Now children, the most common mistake during the exam children do is 5 divided by 25. No children, the dividend is always big, big, big. So 25 divided by 5 gives me 5, which is also called as the quotient. Now, multiply this quotient, the answer that you have got, by to the numerator or by the numerator of the fraction. What is the numerator here? 2. So 2 into 5 gives me 10. So basically 2 by 5 of 25, 2/5 of the fraction 2/5 fraction of 25 whole is 10 in numbers. Okay. I hope I am trying to make your concept clear here. You have to note down these steps in your copy. I will be sending the PDF to you. And if any doubt, I'm there tomorrow. So what I try to say is yippee, yippee, yippee. The panda is laughing and saying, I have completed so much portion of fraction. We completed important concepts like fractions, types of fractions, and finding the fraction of a whole. And of course, the conversions. And of course, the conversions we have done. So these are the most important topics that we have done. Yay, great job. The only thing is, the only worry is whether you all have understood the grouping or no. If no, I'm there tomorrow for the live session, not tomorrow, sorry, on Monday, for the live session with you all to discuss more. As I said, I'm going to open same last 3 slides and we are going to discuss little more with the exercise in the textbook. So thank you children for watching my video here, and please watch again if you're unable to understand, and of course otherwise I'm there to help you.